Hey. Welcome to another night of Dungeons and Dragons. Here on Coffee with Jam, Gaming with Jam. Let me grab Discord and say hello. Hello.
We had that mute.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey. How are y'all doing tonight?
Pretty good.
We're doing good.
Good.
I was just telling Kid Lee and Starhawk though, that's the third time that my power has surged where it shut off everything. Out of one of the times it stayed off for a while, but the other two it just kind of like went off, and then like maybe 10 seconds later it went back on. But then I have to wait for my router and everything to go back online.
Did that
But
happen just now?
yeah, it did.
Oh no.
That was the third time though.
Oh, the third time like now. Oh my gosh.
No, third time since I've been on the computer. So I would say the third time in like around 3 hours or something like that.
Wow.
So I don't know what it is. It's pretty hot here. So, maybe as Starhawk was saying, a lot of people are using, I'm sure AC and electricity right now because it's real hot. So maybe that's what's affecting. I don't know.
Man. Well, I hope everything stays okay. I cannot
Yeah, I
imagine
hope
y'all do
so.
without an AC. Ugh.
Oh yeah. Oh well, it's not that. I don't think that's what's causing it. It's something else. It's not my AC.
Oh
But I don't
gosh.
know. Maybe too much stress because of the heat. But I'll be right back.
Okay. Hey, and my computer keeps telling me to free up disk space. This is not cool.
How much you got left?
Well, apparently it's putting everything on the old disk. I have 23 megabytes free
Ouch.
out of a terabyte. So I don't know why it's putting everything on this one. So
You
I'm
mean your C
hoping we're,
drive?
huh?
Your C drive?
It's the C drive, the main drive. But like I
Yeah.
switched all my videos are supposed to be going to my other drive, but it doesn't look like they are. I guess worst case scenario, it doesn't record tonight, but it'll pick it up on Twitch.
Okay.
I hope.
Well, I had to deliberately, like all of my Steam stuff.
Let go of
I
your
I,
stream
I
stuff.
put that on my second drive.
Oh yeah.
I had to do that deliberately. It automatically puts everything on the C drive.
Yes. I thought I had told it all. It didn't listen.
I know that for sure.
Well, hopefully it won't.
Yeah.
Kidley, am I in danger of crashing or anything, or this should all keep working, right?
Um,
Uh-oh.
should be okay, but when the drive starts getting low like that, it can start to freak out if it's trying to write something and it doesn't have the space for it.
Dang it. How do I, real quick, I don't know what I can do real quick. Disk cleanup? Can I do that while I'm streaming?
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't recommend it.
All right. Well, we'll just see what we can do tonight because this shouldn't be happening. Okie dokie.
Have you got a lot of pictures and stuff? Maybe you could just swap them to the other drive.
No, I think those are all already on the D drive. I don't know what's on the C drive. Videos. All my videos are supposed to be over there though. Obviously they're not. That's the only thing I can think of is the videos. But we'll just keep going. Nami has electrical issues and I'm having drive issues, but hopefully we'll all survive.
Just watch. I'll be the one to crash.
No. Well, yeah, I think I'm just going to dump all these videos real quick. And
Everything is just Just okay here.
All right. Well,
I'm
I'm
glad to
ready
have
when y'all
tomorrow
are.
off.
You have tomorrow off?
Most people do.
I
Yay!
think I have
Are they
tomorrow.
are they driving you to? Are they making you sweat? Overworking you a
A little bit.
little bit? Mm.
Um,
Well, that's not good.
excuse me 1 second. I'll be right back. Just 1 second. Sorry.
Okay. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see how far you guys get tonight.
I'm back.
Well, we'll probably get to the fire to eat because that's very important, you know.
Well, I'm back. I'm so sorry to do this to y'all. I don't mean to be disrespectful of your time.
All right.
Okay.
Well, you gotta do something. You gotta do something.
Softball, I think, is the only sport happening right now in the Texas Youth Division.
Are they doing football down there? High school football?
I think high school football has been canceled, including. Oh, hold on. It's not canceled? No, it's not canceled. They are doing high school football.
Mm.
They haven't started the season yet. This is halfway through the season. Okay, they haven't started the season yet. So, oh, that's right, because they haven't started school yet. They're starting school late. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, up here, I want to say they've been in school for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and they've already had 2 games.
Oh, wow. Yeah, our private school started 3 weeks ago, and they're not playing any sports though. And they give the option for families to do what do you call it? Distance learning. And so some
Hmm.
of them are doing distance learning, and some of them are in class. And they have one teacher dedicated to just the all the elementary and middle school, and then one teacher dedicated to the high school, or something like that. Or maybe it's one teacher dedicated to all of them. All the distance learning. Like our entire school is like 80 kids, so it's not like it's that many kids. So, but no sports for them. But our granddaughter plays a select team and at a tournament today.
Our schools here, I think they started last week.
Nice, nice. And are you getting football games?
I have no idea.
Mm, love football games. Okay, so
Yeah.
I have never been interested in high school sports. Um, even when I was in high school.
I was in the marching band, so halftime was very much important.
Yeah, if you guys are ready, we can get started.
Yes, yes, yes. Welcome,
Yep.
chat. Thank all of
Oh,
you for being here.
I need to pop out my. Oops.
All right. Uh, brief recap would be as you guys decided to spend another night with these centaurs
Okay.
as you were making your plan for how to free Leosin and potentially deal with the cultists. And so, if anybody's keeping track, it is currently the 11th of Flame Rule. And we'll say that it's about mid morning. And so, it's up to you guys on what you want to do.
Why? Oh, it's mid morning
So we get all our points and everything back.
Yeah. Yep.
because we're
So
attacking at night, right? That's why it's mid morning.
no, we decided to come back to rest to get our refill of everything.
Right. But we were gonna. Are we? But we were attacking at night when everybody was
I
asleep,
don't know. I
right?
think we were having discussion about how the attack, and I think that's why we came back here to rest, eat, and try to figure out a plan.
Okay. Okay.
Weren't we going to discuss the plans with the centaurs and see what they thought about it? I mean, they may be able to help us.
Right.
Yes.
Right. We were still talking about it last week, but I thought our plan was to do the attack at night while everybody was sleeping, or most people hopefully would be
Yeah.
sleeping.
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
But right now we're just
We're still discussing.
rest up and we're discussing what our attack plan is.
Right.
But for ease of reference, can we just Kidley, can we go to the camp
Yes.
so we can kind of discuss?
I bet he erased all our marks too.
I
Yep, they're all
mean,
gone.
I would have. I would have. It was a mess. Okay. So, all right. So we were talking and we measured out that I could go. Oh man, now I got to do the paintbrush, right? Paintbrush. Let me. I'm gonna make a different color because if I don't, it's
Okay.
gonna be All right. This is pretty close. So we were saying that I could be like somewhere around here, right? So I was gonna drop from here or where we are, and then just kind of make my way towards that way, right?
Okay. Okay. Yes.
Because you guys were gonna drop from here, right?
Right.
Because you're gonna put the sleep on those people, and I can't be around the sleep.
Right. 20,
Okay.
20-mile radius.
So,
Can I do a circle?
and then Starhawk was gonna stay right here in case somebody came out of the mine, right?
Right.
And you were gonna go wherever here, just as long as you can get that whole circle, right?
Right.
Okay. So that's what our plan was. And I was going to use that. Wait, Starhawk had something. What was it you were going to use, Starhawk?
Fog.
Fog, that's right. And then was I going to use my AoE? What was it called? Farm, isn't it this one? Yeah, that one. Okay.
Well, actually, I want it to cover this guy's up here too, right? Do I want to? Yeah, because I want to sleep the tower, because then I'm going to climb back up and kill him.
Well, if we can solicit some of those, some of the centaurs, maybe they can do that for us.
Oh, because here's
because
the
we only have
question.
1 minute.
That's true. If I'm down here dropping the sleep bomb or sleep spell, will it work at a higher level? Because it talks about. Oh no, that's something different. So yeah, if we could get somebody else up here to take care of the guards, you're right. Because that's only 1 minute.
Okay, but also I want to bring up. I mean, hopefully we can get some of the centaurs to help because I just want to confirm, Skyhawk, you do not want to kill anybody.
I don't think that it's a good idea for anybody to kill anybody. We're supposed to be sneaking in, rescuing him, and sneaking back out. Because there is no way we can kill this many people.
No, we just want to kill the 2 guards in the tower so they don't alarm everybody else.
But if
then we need to kill them before we come down.
Well, no, if we can get the
There's
centaurs
no
to kill them.
after. Well, yeah. Yeah, that would be good too.
Yeah. Quick reminder that sleep is going to probably kill some people.
Yeah, that's what you were saying.
That's
yesterday.
true. But okay, so Kidley, is the sleep spell like? It would be like when it's doing its thing. It's at like the level that it's cast, right? Or does that count for elevation? Does that make sense?
It's basically a sphere.
So it could encompass the tower. They could be knocked out of sleep, which would make killing them easier. Okay. So maybe we say if the guards aren't killed, someone needs to be here ready to kill them in case they wake up and we're not done yet. How about that? Does that maybe
We'll see if the
work better?
centaurs are there, but
Okay.
I mean, in my opinion, I would take out the guards. I would have someone
I
take out
agree.
the guards while they're asleep, just because if they're awake, they probably will sound an alarm that will wake up everyone.
I agree. If they wake up in time, right. So they should definitely be taken out. These
Yeah,
guys waking up. We've got Starhawk, you said you have your uh, fog,
fog.
right?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have your fog.
And I probably won't go clear over to where that is because now that I think about it, um, the only thing that I would do is like have that tremor. Oh, well, let me mark what it is. It's this there.
Well, if you're going to be away from us, then you should probably pick up some item like acorns or something. Something noticeable that you will notice that you can drop on the ground that you can follow back to where we are if you can't see
Oh, on the
because of
fog
the
thing, you
fog.
mean? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Or be prepared to escape out a different area. Yeah, I see what you're saying. That's perfect, Starhawk.
Wait, don't I have some rope or string or
Yeah,
something?
we all have rope.
Yeah,
I
but you
mean,
don't
what?
want anything that someone else is going to notice.
Yeah,
You'll
but
notice
there.
them because you know that they're there somewhere and you know what to look for.
Well, the only reason why I would do it is if well, they're all asleep, right? So
Right.
the
Hopefully.
only person who'd be noticing it would be whoever's not awake, right? And then that would be hard because they're in a fog or sleeping.
Right.
Whoops, sorry, I accidentally made that thing so you can erase it. Sorry. I
Who's
was
making
actually making my screen bigger and you can see where my pointer.
No, I think that's a great idea. Whose red circle is that?
That's mine. I was just.
Ooh. Can
That's
you
about what the 20-foot circle would be.
can you bring that back down just a hair to where it will encompass that dragonborn there? That's a perfect visual. Now I can figure out where I have to drop the thingamabob. Okay. 'Cause then what it's a 20-foot radius, right? Wait, where's my daily
Well,
pointer?
you'd have to be here.
Have to be.
Yeah, where the green circle is, or
Yeah.
where my green marker is.
Okay, yeah, that works. Okay. Oh
So
yeah.
it's a little bit bigger than that,
Perfect.
but you know what I
Well,
mean.
but roughly.
Yeah,
So do
yeah.
you
That's
think you can be
perfect.
able
Okay.
you'd be able to sneak there without anybody seeing you?
Yeah, yeah, the
Because
plan is
you're
to drop down
assuming there is
here.
going to be nobody here.
We're assuming and hoping this is all based on
Who's
everybody's
by him?
Okay.
The guards by him too,
right.
right?
Like
You're gonna
who's
have to drop to sleep right away. You're gonna have to sneak down like this
exactly.
direction.
I'm gonna have to drop and do it.
You're
Well,
gonna have
you
to drop and go that direction because we don't know where this group is located because they're not going to be there. There's going to be guards or something, I'm sure. If not,
Right.
then we're lucky, but doubtful.
So even
so
if I go ahead.
something else to remember is you don't have to be on the spot to cast it. You can cast it from 30 feet away.
That's right. I just have to
Ah,
pick the. That's right. Thank you. Thank you. That's right. So we just have to pick like if I drop directly off the cliff here and then cast it, I would just have
mhm.
to make sure that this is my casting point. Whoops, where'd my daily
Yeah.
marker go?
Right.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. That's right.
So does that sound like a plan? We'll do
I love
that.
that plan.
Okay,
And
everybody.
I'm staying at this spot here and shooting anybody that moves.
Okay.
And then
casting the fog if the alarm goes
we're
off.
casting the
If
fog.
the alarm goes off, casting fog. Okay.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay,
And-
so one other thing too is that I forgot will he be affected by sleep, Leosin?
No.
Oh, he'll be awake. Okay.
He's half
Right,
elf.
he's a half elf, so he
Oh,
won't.
that's right. Okay.
Right.
Good. Good.
Now, Starhawk has a dragon ability thing. So how does that work, Starhawk? Is that something like you'll be able to sense if the dragon wakes up or starts coming out, or how does that work?
I can just sense if there's one. What was it? Within let me see here. Okay. I can sense whether the following types of creatures are present within 1 mile of me or up to 6 miles. Now, we're not going to be in forest, so it's just going to be 1 mile. Aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead. It
So,
doesn't tell me where they are or how many.
but you can
Just that
sense
they
if
are
they're in the
within
area.
1 mile of me.
Within 1 mile. Okay. That's a little too close for comfort for a dragon, but okay.
But we already, I thought last week we found out you did that, and it said that you did send.
Yeah,
Oh, there was
it
a
was
sense.
something.
Yes, okay.
So I mean, I think we already know there's a dragon nearby.
Right. I wanted to know if she could tell if she could tell anything more specific about it. I couldn't remember.
Nope, just
Yeah.
if
So
it's
that's it.
just if
Okay.
it's there.
Okay.
Like a feeling. You have a feeling, like I can sense it. Okay, so I think what we
Okay.
should do is go back to the camp now. Now that we know
Yeah.
kind of, we had the same plan that we had last week, and let's try to talk to the centaurs about how many guys could come help us. Because if they start to wake up, like these people over here, just example for right now that aren't affected by your sleep,
Uh-huh.
like they could maybe drop with me, over here,
Uh-huh.
and then a couple guys with me or something drop with me.
Why? And how? They're centaurs. I don't think they can climb down ropes.
Well, I thought it was just scaling down, like going down. Do I have to use a rope to get down?
It's 10 feet.
It's 10 feet.
Yeah, you
I don't think you should jump that.
Oh.
Maybe
You
they
know
can
what?
jump it. I'm not sure. Can they jump it? You
And
can ask them.
they can't come over here by the tower because of the sleep spell. So we're back to we don't know how we can take care of the tower.
Yeah.
Kidley said
I'm
a
not
minute is
sure
10 turns.
I'm
Yep.
not sure if they would be. They'd only be helpful if the guys in the camp wake up, and if that's the case, I think we're dead meat. Because there's way too many.
Do they have arrows? Bows and arrows? Can they shoot from a distance? That might help.
Well, but there's going to
We
be
have to ask
fog.
them
There's going to
see
be fog. Can they see it?
That's true. If everybody wakes up,
And
there's
I've
not the
got
fog.
the
That's right.
I've got that cantrip that I was going to use as a oh crap moment, for afterwards.
So I don't even know if the
Oh,
centaurs
okay.
will really be helpful, except maybe to help
No,
us get
yeah.
Leosin back.
Or get or
They may be able to
kill-
carry him away
Mhm.
faster,
Yeah.
if he's incapacitated.
Or even carry all three of us away quicker.
That would
Right
be
on
nice.
their back.
Maybe we could ask.
Doesn't their shaman have spells?
I don't know.
That'd be a good question to ask.
Yeah, we could try and see if he can come. But let's go ahead and clear this map, Kidley.
Okay.
Does that sound good? And we'll go over to the other place so we can start getting some questions answered over there at the camp.
Yep.
Okay. So did you want to question the shaman then, Jim?
Oh, sure.
Spell wise and whatnot, and see what he can do.
Where's the shaman? So
I'm gonna say the chief and the shaman are the two closest to you.
okay.
So the shaman says to you, "Have you heard enough of deer? It's very good."
Yes, thank you. It's very tasty. You're a very good cook.
Thank you.
So we were wondering if you'd be willing to help us at the camp. We would like to make an attack tonight. Not so much an attack. We want to quietly sneak in and free the person that we came to rescue.
And so the
The
chief
governor,
says,
the governor's brother.
Right.
and the chief says, "So what did you have in mind?"
So I look at Nami
Oh,
and
you
I
want me
say,
to
Nami,
explain? Oh, you want me to explain? Is
if,
that
if
what?
you don't mind,
Oh, okay. So he wants to know what? I'm sorry. He
what
wants
we
to
have.
know what we're gonna do, right? Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what we're gonna do is we have Jim here who can put a sleep um, in a what is it 20-foot radius, I think it is. So we were going
Yes.
to put the guard as well as some of the individuals to sleep. If we attack at night, we're hoping that majority of the people will be already asleep if we go late at night. We're not too sure how many are going to be located around Leosin, so we won't know that until we get there. But they should be put asleep too. We have 1 minute to get in. If something were to happen, though, we have Starhawk, who's going to cast out a fog, a heavy fog. Um, my understanding is that you get affected by sleep as well, same as I do. So, not sure how, if unless you came up with, a plan of where you could possibly help us. But if we could have a couple men just join us and stay up on top, that would be wonderful. If we make it out, maybe we can ride on your back and get back to this camp quicker. But we're hoping, like, if there's something that perhaps some spells that the shaman could help us in, because he's going to get affected by sleep too.
Correct.
He does. Okay, so is there any spells that he could cast in my where I'm going to be more on the outer side? And would you even be willing to help us?
Yeah. And so the chief says, "You have been most kind, and we will help as much as we can. I will come with you, and I will grab 2 other men. But the shaman must stay here.
Okay.
We have bows and spears. We are good fighters."
That sounds wonderful. Thank you.
Yeah. So
Okay, so
I
I'm
think.
sorry.
Oh,
Go
go
ahead.
ahead. No, I was just gonna say, with respect to he's saying he's gonna help. I think he should stay where I am because
Oh,
they don't get affected by sleep. They'll probably stay up. Maybe we'll have him stay up on top, right? Or actually, all 3 of them have to stay up top, don't they? Yeah, unless they snuck around down the ramp or whatever from there.
Chief, are you able to jump down 10 feet into the pit and able to get out again? Are you physically capable of that?
Hmm. Jumping down would be difficult.
Hmm. And you wouldn't
Possible.
be able to get back up.
Possible, but difficult. But getting back up would be more difficult.
Okay, so
Well, so would y'all be willing
no
to stay up on
inside the
the
pit.
right?
You would have to bring your bows and arrows just in case. And perhaps carry Leosin back to your village if he's injured. Is that okay with you?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay. Okay, so the most that they could be able to do is if anybody wakes up, the alarm goes off, we hit the fog. Maybe they chase us, maybe they don't. Hopefully, we're completely hidden. But they could at least, send out some, warning fire or whatever with the arrows.
We spent all this time trying to figure out how we're going to get into the camp. I don't think we've discussed how we're getting out of the camp with
Well, we
Leosin.
have to climb out.
He
Right.
can climb.
So
I mean, let's.
we hope
If
he can. If he's not
if he
too
can,
injured,
yeah.
we may have to carry him.
Otherwise,
Out.
we'd have to tie him, tie a rope around him, throw it up to the centaurs, and they'd have to pull him out.
That's what I'm wondering, or just if the centaurs could just be ready with a rope to drop down to us. I know
Well-
that means we have to cross in front of the dragon cave, but
Well, no, what I was thinking is that since I have to go down, that's why I was hoping they would be there so that they could hold the rope while I scale down.
oh yeah, and then just use your rope to come back.
And then
up.
everybody just use that to get out.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was thinking we just tie them to a tree because there's surrounding forest, not by the edge, but I imagine
well,
there's a
whichever,
tree
but-
close enough.
I think we should all just go out that direction, the way that I came.
That sounds
Drop
good.
down.
That's perfect.
Because all the commotion, if anything, is going toward the guard area, that side where you guys are at right now. But I would say cast
why-
one more time.
Why are you going
Oh, yeah.
to the other side of the camp instead of?
Because I can't, I'm
Far.
affected by the sleep, so I can't be in that.
Well, you would be with the centaurs because they can't do it either.
Right. She's
No,
gonna drop
the centaur's
down, though.
going to stay up top. I'm coming down. I'm scaling down into the pit. They're staying up.
But they have to be out of the range.
Right.
So I don't
Me-
understand why you don't stay with them until the sleep spell is cast. Right? Does it dissipate or does it hang in the air?
It hangs in the air for 1 minute unless there's a strong wind.
Okay, but
No, that's
that doesn't
Oh,
make any
that's
sense.
the
How are you going to
fog.
get out?
that's the
That's
fog
right.
one. No, the sleep one. Once it's cast, it's cast.
Cast. Okay, yeah. So there's no.
Okay, so there's no purpose of you going to the center of the camp. You
Oh.
can stay on the ledge with the centaurs, okay, while Gem casts the sleep spell
and then
and
drop
then
down.
come down. Yeah,
Okay.
and then come down.
Oh, yeah. I'm not saying that I'm going to be down there first. No. I'm saying on my turn, when you guys all go in, I was going to go down because if something like your fog, let's just say something happens after you cast fog, because you're casting fog only after, like, if crap happens, right?
Mhm.
But you can cast the sleep again and again, right?
Well, it's not a cantrip. It does cost. So I can cast it up to 3 times, I believe. Let me look and
Okay.
see.
So you're using the fog not at all now. You're using it in case somebody does wake up, then you're going to use the fog so they can't, like, we can hide.
Yours is like an oh crap 1, and then
And I'm
Nami's
oh
is
crap
like an
2.
oh
that-
crap mega.
But that wasn't my point. My point is that why is Nami going so far away? Like she pointed out to an area that was like almost in the middle of the camp
I
to
think
get out of
she-
the range of the sleep spell.
I think
But
that- well,
why?
True. She doesn't have to
Because
get
I
out of range.
could
forgot
reach
about
those
that.
tents.
Yeah.
So I could reach those tents.
Well, why do you want to reach those tents? We're there to rescue Leosin.
She's
Because
the oh crap
I'm not
one.
going to do it unless it's the oh crap button and I'm second, you're first. So for me to even cast anything, it would be later. You know, I'm
Uh-huh.
not going to the middle right
Oh.
away. I'm going to stay over on the edge. It's only
Uh-huh.
when I have to go then I need to go, cuz I don't know if mine Kili, is mine where I can do like Gem where I could stand up and just cast it over there?
Yes, 30 feet.
Okay, then I mean I can do that then. I don't even need to come down. But if you guys can get them back up, then I'll just stay up with the centaurs with the rope and guide you guys back up if something happens.
Okay.
Yeah, right after she casts it, if you all stay on the rim there, right, near where where he's being held,
Mm-hmm.
anybody that comes near there, you can shoot them, right? You have your knife thing.
No, we can't be. We're going to be over where the area where I pointed that I was going to, kind of where we're standing.
We're trying
I'm
to
going down
spread-
that direction
Yeah, we're trying to
because I
spread out and
can't be
cover the.
affected by this sleep.
Yeah, we're trying to, because if I have to cast that sleep again, she still can't be within 30 feet. Because I'm casting it more than once. She can't be running back and forth. I'm going to cast sleep. Okay, I'll run over here. You know, so
But
she's
she's
just going
not
to
going to
stay
be
out of
down
range.
there. She's already staying on the ridge. She's not
Even
going to
on
be
the
down
ridge,
there to be in the
even on
sleep.
the ridge, she still can't be within that distance. It's like a big beach ball. It's a 20-foot beach ball. So she's
Okay,
got to
so
stay
here's
out
the
of the
thing.
area.
Here's
Yes,
the thing.
I comprehend that. My point is, why is she in there?
We're not talking
She's
about
not.
me in there
She's
right
saying
now.
she's going to stay on the ridge.
Yes,
Yeah,
but I'm
that's
going to
what
be
I'm
on the.
saying. So if you're going to cast it or cast it a second time, she still doesn't need to be in there.
Right.
I'm on the other side, but what I'm saying, I'm not going to be on the side you guys go down. I'm going to be on the side that I said I was going down because I don't want to be affected by the sleep.
Mm-hmm.
So forget me right now. Forget me. Okay, I'm going to be up on the ridge. I'm basically going to be at the ridge where we're standing right now. If I have to, I'm gonna. Well, actually, whoopsies. Hold on. Thank you, Kidley.
See,
I
I'm
am
going to
going.
walk around here, right? And drop down? Or here?
I'm going to. Let me do this. I'm going to drop down here. Okay.
Okay.
The centaurs are going to be in this area, right? I'm going to be standing with them. If something happens, I actually don't even need to go down. I'm going to be standing right here,
Right,
with them. I don't. I'm not going to be over here where you guys are at. I'm going to be right here. That's where I'm going to stand and wait. And if something happens, then I'm going to have the centaurs or whatever. There's trees.
you're going to shoot anybody that comes here.
I'm going
Right?
to.
Where's my
What do you
thing
call
here?
it?
Anybody
Also-
that comes here, you're going to shoot them.
Shoot them. I don't have.
Because this is where we're going. We're going to rescue him. So we need to get in here, get him out.
And you guys should come up this way.
Okay.
This way, right here.
Uh,
Because we cannot. Will be affected by sleep.
That's right. Okay, so I'm going to drop down here and do the sleep, but then when we get him, we're coming out this direction. Okay, gotcha. That's
To me,
visual.
where the rope, where I'll have a rope.
Right. Perfect. That's perfect.
over here. Where? You want us to come all the way over there? I didn't make those.
You know how
marks.
many feet this is? You have to come to right here where he is hanging. You're literally walking right here. It's the same distance as over there, but here there will be a rope.
Okay, but there's a whole bunch of guys here. This is their tent where they're sleeping.
They're asleep.
Oh, actually,
You're
these
gonna
guys
do
won't be
this
asleep.
quietly. You're going to do this quietly.
Yeah.
If oh crap happens, you're going to cast fog on this whole area, right? But I'm going to be up here with the centaurs with the rope, and I will tell you guys, come to me, follow my voice. Or
there we go.
Or Jem can send me a message. And I'm here.
Message, baby.
I don't understand why you're not over here behind and closest to this tent.
Where?
Because she is firing the sleep spell over here, right?
Wait, you need another color.
Which will not be here.
Okay,
this is what I said at the beginning. We need to come down closest to the tent to sneak in, get in here, get him, get out.
That's what you're doing, Starhawk. That's what you're doing. I'm coming in over here to cast the sleep spell. Nami's coming in. Nami's waiting here for
Uh-huh.
whatever oh crap
Oh, I
moments
see.
might
So
happen.
I'm rescuing him and killing anybody who's here.
Hopefully, you won't have to kill anybody because hopefully they'll be asleep because the
Okay.
sleep spell will cover all of
Okay.
these people.
Which is
Okay.
why I don't
Okay.
want to be here, because in case we get affected by the sleep.
Right, because I'm going to cast it more than once. It's only 1 minute, so I might need to cast it again.
But it is 10
Okay.
turns, so hopefully
Yeah,
not.
hopefully it
We'll
won't
see.
take us 10 turns, but
I mean, if you want me over there, I can go over there. I think that the distance wise is almost the same, but I mean,
now I personally think it's better over this. That way we're bringing everybody out this direction. I mean, we're bringing Leosin out over here this direction. You and the centaurs will have a better vantage point from here to see anybody outside of this, because these people are all outside of the sleep range, the sleep
mhm.
spell, and that way you can see if they're waking up and moving around or whatever. What if one of them wakes up and has to go get a drink of water or whatever? I mean, I don't know. I don't know what they do,
Yeah.
but that way this gives a better
The
vantage
centaurs
point for
can like
you.
take them out, hopefully.
Yeah,
There's 3 of them, right? So
yeah,
they can take them out. So I think it's better we just, I mean, that's just my opinion, is to, I'm going to stay where I was staying, like right here over this little ledge.
yeah. And then if Starhawk has to cast the fog, then I'll send you, Nami, the message and you can direct us out.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good. Does that sound good? I was going to say, does
Yes.
that sound good, Kid Lee? But he's probably like, I'm already thinking how this is going to fail for you guys.
Yeah, he's already making his little notes over
we
there.
should have we should have had this conversation, screenshot this, and had a conversation so he did not know a damn thing. Now he knows the whole
That
plan.
would have been awesome.
But that's not the plan we're doing, Kidley. Just letting you know. This is a ruse for you, okay?
Gotcha.
We
We're
have a
not doing
secret
this.
plan.
Yeah. That's why Starhawk was like, I don't understand. Didn't we agree on something else? We're like, yeah. Go with the plan.
Just
All
roll
right,
with
no.
it.
Okay. All right. So
Why
okay.
won't it take my change color now?
You want to take your way?
It keeps changing back to that green color instead of the new color.
Oh,
Oh.
click your box.
That's a program problem.
Oh, that's a program problem.
Yeah, it just defaults back to the purple. Okay.
I'm sorry. One second. I'll be right back.
It won't change it.
All right, back to the camp.
Okay.
I think I'm going to go check on the men just to make sure that they're doing okay.
Awesome.
The ones that are recovering that I healed.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to make sure they're fully recovered. So I'm going to go do that. Does that sound good?
Awesome.
Does that take a turn or anything, or how does that work?
No, just
How do
whatever.
we make time move?
No, if we want to do a jump ahead, we can do that.
Okay. So I just want to. Okay. Well, if that's the case, then they're good. I'll come back out.
Nami's like, I'm ready to attack these people. Let's go.
I'm like, okay, they're
Well, it needs to be
good.
dark. Needs to be dark, not dark.
All right, so you guys spend an afternoon and evening with the centaurs, just kind of hanging out, swapping stories, and so it becomes nighttime, and you guys jump on your horses. You grab the chief and 2 other guys, and you proceed to head to the camp to see what's going on.
Do.
All right, so let me add 2 more centaur icons. Just for fun here.
Oh, crap. Sorry, can you erase that?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Doesn't matter what I do. Okay. There is a big, muscular creature.
And the centaur drinks a potion of giant growth.
Giant growth?
Ooh.
Why does he do that?
And he becomes 30 feet tall.
Tell him not to do that.
All right.
The odor
I'm
is
not-
stupendous.
So I'm going to have all of you guys start down at the bottom, and we're going to take this very slow.
Okay, because, like, there's a guy there. Okay, so I use my rope.
I thought
No,
you were
let's
going to cast
Oh,
it from
no,
up
we're not
there.
doing
Wait.
that yet?
I was
let's
gonna
not do that
say,
yet.
are
Okay.
all those people still there? The woman too?
Yeah, let's figure this
Nope.
out.
So I'm gonna reposition some guys here.
I thought you were going to cast the sleep spell from up there
Mm-mm.
because you could cast it 30 feet away.
All right. These
Jen.
guys are over here.
Jem,
I
I would say.
What?
Oh, I was gonna say. I would say maybe right here. Cast it right here. I mean, come down here first, right? And then cast it. Wait. Oh, quick question. Are you guys having to use your ropes to go down too?
I think so. I don't think I can jump 30 feet.
Oh,
10
so
feet.
but from here is 10 feet. Oh, so
You
if
know-
that's okay.
You know what? I could stay on this ledge here and cast it. That way I can keep an eye on the guard tower. Or I could even probably cast it from here.
Mhm.
Yep.
And then Starhawk could just, instead of us being, well, yeah. Okay. So you could everybody stay on the same ledge is what you're saying?
Oh, I'm saying I can, since I can cast it up to 30 feet away. I could stand here and make this my point of the spell, and then from here it goes 20 feet out.
Well, what if you stood where oh, you can't stand where, well, why can't you stand where I'm at?
Oh, I'm an idiot. I can. Oh, wait a minute. Because if I'm over here, okay, so 30 feet. Yep, that would work.
So how about if we all move here to make it a little bit easier? Why don't we all move? Whoops, how do I oh, I'm on the wrong
I could
button,
do
sorry.
that.
So if I go right here, how about if we all move right here over this one ledge and we'll drop the rope down here and everybody just go out that direction?
I think because Starhawk was talking
Okay.
about the dragon in the cave here, we were trying to not cross in front of that.
it.
But we're going to have to cross in front of it either when we're leaving with Leosin or, I mean, well. going to get
Well, I
Leosin.
mean, the thing
Well,
is that we don't know anything.
I'm coming this way
You're
from
going to go
behind
ahead and
that
go
tent.
from that direction? Okay.
Behind that tent because I'm not going to be plopping down and running past all these guys.
Okay, so okay,
So I'll stay here.
with me.
Right.
Right.
So then, if the fog happens, does the fog blind you as well, Starhawk?
Yes.
It
It
blinds
blinds her as
everybody.
well. Okay. So then I'll send you the message and direct you out when you're coming back with Leosa. And of course, we'll jump down and help you if we have to. But I think we're just going to have to kind of we've got a general plan. We're going to be ready for some.
Well, you're done setting up the
Winging it.
guys,
Yep.
Mr. DM man? Okay, so
All right. If you guys are ready to initiate the plan, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to have all of you click on your character tokens and roll initiative. And the numbers that you get aren't going to matter. I just need you on the board.
Oh,
okay.
yeah. There we go.
Initiative.
But for a little bit of story, so you guys ride your horses. You ride your horses back to the camp. You stash the horses in the woods. You very carefully and quietly make your way to the edge of the camp again. Since it is nighttime, you see that the camp is pretty well lit with torches. It seems to be pretty quiet, pretty calm. There are some patrols out there, but it looks like most everybody else is in the tents. You still see Leosin strung up. He appears to be by himself, but you don't really know who's in that command tent who might be looking. And so that is where we are at.
I want to confirm something really quick before we start. The two that are walking around, the guards that are walking down the pathway, once she casts sleep, can she catch them? I'm assuming they're not just standing there. Are they standing there? Or are they patrolling?
They're patrolling.
Okay, so once they get to the sleep area, like they move closer this way, can we just make sure that they're put to sleep too then?
If you want to, yep.
Yeah, do that, Jem.
So
So that
cast
the
it
two-
twice, or just wait for them
No,
to get
no,
to
no,
that
no.
area?
You cast it. Wait, we
Okay.
don't have to rush it. Wait until they get in your casting and cast it.
Okay.
That
That's
way,
a good idea.
the patrollers are out too. So the only ones that are awake are like on the northwest side.
Okay. Also, guess
All right.
what? I don't believe the Dragonborn will be affected by sleep. Or is that just an elf thing? Kidley?
That's not some. Yeah, it's not something I can tell you.
Let me look and see. Okay.
Well-
I call that's a no. That sounds like a no. So let's just pretend
We don't have the
let's just-
manual, so I
No,
hold
let's,
on, looking
let's-
at me. How come I have?
Let's.
Okay.
If that is something you want to know, you need to roll. Let's do an Arcana check and a. Let's see, what would that be? I gotta think for a second.
We're making him think, ladies.
Uh-oh. Hope he doesn't get hurt. Jesus, damn thing. It will
Yeah,
not
start with
change
your.
a lot.
Let's start with your Arcana check. We'll start with that.
Fae
Or actually, it might
ancestry.
be just an Arcana check.
Oh, you know what? Oh, sorry. That's a Fae ancestry thing. Okay, so just an Arcana check. Okay.
Okay.
17.
As far as you know, it will work on him.
Okay.
Yay! Good roll. Good roll.
What's the other one?
It's just a human, from what you can tell.
Oh,
human,
that's
okay.
right.
All right.
So we're just gonna hope, but that's for like the ooh crap moments.
Yeah,
So y'all be ready.
the ooh crap moment's gonna be happening to me.
Okay, so I'm coming over here by Nami so I can help keep a eye on everybody.
Okay, so just to make sure that I have it correct, as far as the order that you are doing things, is it Gem, Starhawk, Nami for this like first thing you're doing?
Yes.
All right, so I'm just gonna put the order like that. All right.
And if you could bring the centaurs over kind of where we are too as well, so they have a good vantage point. If anybody comes out the
Kind of line them
line.
up.
yeah,
I mean,
the
not to
line.
tell you how to run your centaurs, but if you could line them up, please, in a nice, neat row. He's gonna quit. He's gonna quit.
Yeah.
This is why there was no answer about part 2.
I don't have sneak. Do I have sneak? Sort
I
of.
don't think so.
Stealth.
It's more of a rogue thing.
I still
Okay,
have
so-
stealth. I can be stealthily.
Awesome.
So you guys are going to initiate this by casting sleep, correct?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Because I
Okay,
don't
so
have
go
to
ahead and-
drop down. So okay. So I'm gonna do sleep.
All right. Yep, go ahead and do that now.
Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. At what level? What level can I cast it up to, Kidley? What are we now?
That's probably gonna be a 1.
Okay. Okay.
Okay,
90 feet.
so the first thing we got to do is figure out. So you did 19 points there. So yeah, funny enough, you got a 4, a 1, a 2, an 8, and a 4. So you kind of low rolled that a little bit. So we're
What?
gonna figure out who takes damage on that.
Could you
And
tell me
so
again? That's a what? A 4?
so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna have you roll a 1d20. And so basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the circle and we're gonna split the circle in half. So if you roll an 11 or higher, it's gonna be the guys on the top half of the circle, a 10 and below, bottom half of the circle.
Okay, I can live with that.
So we're gonna start with that.
Ouch.
Okay. So bottom half.
Bottom half.
Now let's go ahead and I'm gonna have you do that one more time, and this time the 3 on the left versus the 2 on the right.
Okay, a 1d20
So
again.
yep. So the 1 through 10 is gonna be left, and then higher is right. So 16. So you're actually going to do some damage on one of the 2 big guys. So once again, I'll have you do it one more time. Left versus right. 10 or lower. On the female or higher than that. Okay, so the 19 points all go into the Dragonborn.
Okay,
So
so
he
now
takes
wait a minute. Everybody goes to sleep though, right? But he's the only one that takes
Yes.
damage?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I was so confused. Okay. You can erase all my drawings. I'm sorry. Okay.
Now, what would have happened a little bit different there is if you would have actually killed a dude, then the damage would have went to somebody else as well. So it would have bounced. But since he's got more than 19 HP, you just damage him, and that's it. He's done.
Okay, so everybody's asleep, including him, but he takes 19 damage.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. So is your character doing anything else right now?
Ladies, was there any? No, because I can only do one move at a time.
Okay.
Okay.
So what is Starhawk going to do now?
Well, what is the difference? What is the range from here to here?
Well, these guys are not.
You know, it's
asleep.
30 feet. 30 feet. 25 feet.
Yeah.
So that would be my move, right?
Yep.
Ah, dang it.
I think I want to be here. I think it's better.
I need to be over here. Here, about here. Okay. Now that's 25 feet. I can move 30 feet? Or
Correct.
can I move twice? Because I'm not attacking anybody, right?
Yeah. So you would normally use a sprint to double your movement, but that would make a lot of noise.
Yeah. So if I think for my first move, I should just move here.
Okay.
And then my next turn, come down. Right.
So for your action here, what you would probably do is get the rope out of your pack and get it into the ground and send the rope down.
It's
Oh.
20 feet.
Action rope.
Yes. My rope out. I have. Is one of the centaur guys going to come over here and hold
That's
the
what I
rope
wa-
in case I need it?
Well, what I was thinking is that we all stand over there because if the sleep is only going to affect that area, then we can just all go over there. You know what I mean? We can start here
That's a good
then.
idea,
Yeah.
and we'll just work with this
Okay.
area over here.
Yeah, we'll work on that area over
Yeah, because we want to
Okay.
stay away from this cave. I think we should
Yes.
stay away from that.
there. Yes. So I'm
Can I
still
move?
not affected by the sleep. So
But I
I'll move
can't
a little
move
bit
now, can
closer.
I?
What?
But I can't move right now, can I?
Let's do a no on that. Let's just
Okay,
wait.
I'll have to wait because I already cast a spell. Okay.
Okay. Anyway, so I prepared the rope, and Mr. Centaur over here has secured it. The dog is going to help me by distracting the enemies. Okay, so I'm ready to toss the rope down.
Okay.
Actually, I think I should toss it down now in preparation for my next move, because I have to try and figure out how I'm going to get down there and get over to him and back in one move when it's 25 feet.
It's also 10 feet down. Yeah.
Yeah, 10 feet.
Okay. So anything else?
15, that's 25. So I can only get there to him. Okay.
All right.
And
So
they're
we'll move
sleeping
to.
for 10 moves, right?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So we're moving to Nami.
I don't think there's anything I'm doing, so I'm just chilling. So do I have to do anything or?
Nope.
Oh no,
Is
you guys
your
can't
knife
do it.
out and all that in case of an emergency?
It's supposed to always be out.
Okay.
The cantrip. It's a cantrip, isn't it? Shouldn't my thing always be there? Kelly?
Technically, so with the new thing we did with it, you have to cast it once to get it out, but it cannot move. So actually, yeah, you'd probably go ahead and cast that now then.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
Okay.
So there that is.
All right, so there's my cast. That's my turn.
All right, so we're back to Jim.
Okay. So we still have 9 turns for everybody to stay asleep. So we didn't really discuss this. What am I doing now?
I just realized how to change the stamp color.
I think we're just waiting for Skyhawk to go do her thing. But you need to move closer to us. That's what you need to do.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so here's my move. And then I don't really let's see, everybody's asleep.
There's nothing really to do at this point until Skyhawk gets down there.
Yeah, there's really not. So, Kidley, what do we do about that?
Nothing. We'll just keep moving.
Okay.
Yeah, keep going.
Okay.
Go, Starhawk.
So up to Starhawk.
Okay, so rope goes down. And here I go.
All right, make an athletics check.
Athletics check. Athletics check. Oh my god,
Ouch.
what the hell?
So you start down. You start down the rope, and you start to slip.
Yeah. You see, I have +4 athletics.
So roll a dexterity check. All right, you managed to catch the rope, and so now you're fine. Go ahead and you start making your way down a little bit more. So roll another athletics check. All right, and you're able to make it all the way down to the bottom.
Okay. So, do I need to do a stealth check to see if I can get over here without anybody hearing or seeing me?
Not yet.
So here we are.
All right,
Leosin!
now make your
Leosin!
stealth check.
I'll make my stealth check. Yeah, I'll roll a freaking 1. Or I'll step on a
Whoa.
rock.
Dog.
You're invisible.
I'm invisible. There we go.
Stealthy.
Okay, so I'm up to Leosin now.
All right, and
Leosin!
when you
Leosin!
get a look at him, he looks pretty beat up.
Ouch.
Yes, I see. He's bruised. He's tied up. Can I untie him?
And so you do shout his, or you whisper, I guess I should say. You whisper his name, and he kind of opens one eye, but he doesn't really respond to you.
Leosin! My name is Starhawk, and I'm here to rescue you. Can you hear me? Leosin!
He kind of gives you just like the slightest of nods.
We're gonna get you out of here. Get ready. Can I untie him?
Ooh, ask him if he can walk.
Yeah, you can go ahead and untie him.
Okay, so I untie his bonds there. Leosin!
And when you untie him, he falls right to the ground.
Ouch.
Close to the ground. Okay, well, do I need to do a strength check?
Yeah,
Depends what
carry him out of
depends what you're gonna do.
Well, obviously, he won't hit the ground because I would lift him up.
All right, so you're gonna try and catch him as he falls.
Yes, I catch him as he falls.
All right, do a strength check. All right, you catch him.
Nice.
Okay, but then I have to wait a turn to go back, right?
Yeah. So I
It
guess
really thinks that I don't get two tries since I'm not attacking anything.
yeah. So like Naomi and Jim, are you guys doing anything?
Well, I'm thinking, okay, so she put one rope down, right? So what
Yes,
I'd
one
like
rope
to
is
do
down.
is put out my rope, and because now, he's he's not going to be able to climb up, right, up the rope. So what I'm thinking is that Starhawk can tie the other end of the rope around his waist, and the centaurs can kind of
Good
hoist
idea.
him up,
Good
lift
idea.
him.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be dropping a rope and have the centaur, having them, you know what I mean, hold the other end.
Okay.
And that's it. Oh, that's all I'm gonna do.
All right. Anything from Jim?
I'm thinking it might be a good idea to message Starhawk to see what kind of shape he's in, to see if she needs help carrying him back.
Okay.
Okay, so I want to cast message.
Message.
To Starhawk.
Creature.
So I think clearly and I point over to her and I'm whispering, Starhawk, what kind of shape is Leosin in? Do you need help getting him back to the cliff?
He's badly beaten and very weak and doesn't seem to be able to walk, but I think I can manage to get him to the base of the cliff.
Okay.
Can you throw a rope down?
Yes, Nami has already thrown a rope down.
Good. If I'm not there in about 2 minutes, you may have to come down and help me.
Okay. Okay, so we have a plan.
All right. So we'll go back to Starhawk then.
Okay, so I'm carrying him. Or
Okay.
basically I've got his arm over my shoulder and my arm is around his waist. He's very a slight person.
Mm-hmm.
And I am kind of walking him to the cliff.
Okay. Give me one more strength check.
One more strength check. You're going to make me fall over a rock, aren't you? There's a strength check. 11. Dang.
All right, and then give me one more stealth check.
One more stealth check.
Okay. So it's definitely taking you some time to get over there. It's very slow, but so far it's going as planned.
Okay, so we're going. We're going. Come on, Leosin, let's go. Come on. Come on, we're going. We're going. We're going. This where the rope is? Yeah, this is where the rope is. Okay, so that was
So on the next turn, you would have to.
that was 20 feet. Or actually it was 15 feet before. And I can go 30, right?
Yep.
So I quickly tie the second rope to his waist. And I
Okay.
pull on it. I assume they'll get the message to pull him up.
Here, real quick, I want Nami and Jem to roll me a perception check.
Okay.
Can I climb up now? Or do I have to wait?
Let's wait just a second.
Oh.
All right. Nami's like, ooh, look at the stars.
La 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 la.
Such a pretty night. Jem, you have noticed that there's a kobold that has come out of the tents on that southern side.
Oh no!
Oh. Okay.
Okay, so quickly back to Starhawk and Leosin. So,
Okay, are they pulling him up? They should be pulling
so
him up.
you've tied it, and they are now pulling him up. Let me see if I can do a strength check on a centaur. Oh yeah, I can. All right. Strength check on the centaur
Should be really strong.
is a 14, so he is slowly going up the hill.
He's
All right,
not
have
fully
you-
recovered yet.
Have you started your ascent as well?
I am on the other rope, but I'm just behind him.
All right, give me another
Make
strength,
sure
or
he
actually
doesn't
give me an athletics check.
Athletics check. Gotta make sure I'm gonna fall now.
Oh, nice.
All right, you're doing fine.
Nice.
Okay, so up we go. Up, up, up.
So the centaur's pulling him up. He's going up. Everything's fine. Everything continues to be fine. They actually get him to the cliff's edge, and they're starting to pull him over. And then I'll have Starhawk give me one more athletics check.
Athletics check.
And you also make it to the top.
Okay.
So
Come
the
on,
last
Leosin, let's
thing,
go.
last thing I'll do is, did the kobold see anything? I'm gonna roll a 1d20, and
You saw nothing. Jedi mind trick.
Hmm.
we're gonna say right down the middle on this.
Wait, I don't
An
see
11. I haven't rolled it yet. An 11 or higher, and he saw just the end where you guys are like escaping. 11 or higher. 13. He saw you
Ouch.
guys.
No.
it. Okay, Nami, here's your poop moment.
So you guys
Tell
can
him.
hear. You guys can hear down in the pit what is basically draconic distress noises.
Draconic distress noises. What the
Be
You
down
know,
in
it's
the
almost
pit.
like just a dragon like yelling, like brah 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 brah.
Oh, Starhawk, have you used an action yet, or was that your climbing was your action?
I would say that Starhawk is not able to do anything at the moment, so it's got to be up to somebody else
Okay.
if you do anything at all.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. All right, Nami, it's your turn.
Well, I don't really want to use that spell I was thinking about because it's just going to wake everybody up. I think we should just leave. I mean,
True,
he saw
that's
something,
true.
that's fine, but we have three centaurs there, we can ride on their back and go.
I mean, your horses are real close too.
Oh yeah, our horses are real close. What am I thinking? Yeah, and we can have one of them carry Leosin back to the camp. I think, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, the other
Ooh.
option is like, okay, so the sleep is still on those people, right?
Correct.
Yep.
Okay. So what if on next turn you can do another sleep, right?
I can do it on this group here if you want.
Well,
Yeah,
but
that's what I was thinking.
is that group that's when they're still going to be slept though, the original group, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
Let's
then
see.
then okay, so I'm going to do nothing but say let's bail. Let's get out of here.
I
Good
agree.
job, Starhawk, for getting him safely. And then why don't you cast the sleep over the cobalt that came out? That whole there, yeah, that whole tech there.
Well, I can't move yet, can I?
No.
Not yet.
Oh, yeah. So, Nami,
Yeah.
I think you should go and get the horses.
Yes. And bring them back.
Jem should put all these people to sleep. These
Mhm.
creatures here.
Okay, so yeah, so basically this one is barking. Everybody that is not inside the red circle is waking up.
Okay. So I can move before I cast my spell. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to move to here.
So yeah, if you ping your center point, then I'll just put down another red circle.
Ping my center point right here. Like right there?
Okay, so you want it right there?
Yes. And that's a 20-foot circle.
Like right there.
Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, so I move to here, and then I'm going to cast the spell again, this sleep spell.
Okay.
Okay, and you said that's a level 1?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
All right. 20 points of damage. And we'll have to quickly do the other thing here real quick. So the 3 on the far left side versus the rest of them. So if you want to roll another d20.
Okay.
Yep. Low versus high, left versus right. All right, so it's going to be those 5. So 20 points of damage. Here's what we're going to do. The one that sounded the alarm is dead.
Yes!
Very
And then the
That's
guy, the cultist inside, takes 5 points of damage. And that's it.
So the other
And everybody
three,
else is sleeping.
the other 3 cobalt here are. Oh yeah, they're sleeping, right, Starhawk? Okay. This guy's dead. This guy took damage, but everybody is asleep.
Yep.
Okay. Gosh, I have a hard time fixing
Sweet.
that. Okay, and I think that's it for my turn. So.
All right. So at this point, you guys grab the horses, and one of the centaurs will grab Leosin. And are you guys heading back to the centaur camp then?
That's a good question.
Maybe we should. Can we speed run our horses to the town? What was the name of that town?
Greenest?
No.
Well, we didn't discuss what we were going to do after we got him out of there.
Burdusk. Closest town is Burdusk. We should run to the town. That way they won't know where we are.
Let me verify that. Which town is actually closest? Actually, I'm gonna. Yeah, actually, you're in between. One's not closer than the other.
Um,
I said head to greenest.
how long does the sleep last?
I agree.
10 turns, right?
10 turns.
Yeah,
So
so I mean,
they're going to know that he's missing, and they're going to wonder where he went.
We also have to think about Nami's got to probably take a turn to do some healing on him because he's in bad shape.
I can heal him.
Okay.
We can actually, yeah. I mean, I can heal him, and let's go on my turn.
I say let's do that then.
Do we
Give
know
that
if
to
they're
Greenest?
aware of the centaur camp nearby?
I have no idea.
nope, no idea.
We kind of forgot to talk about the escape plan.
Oh wow! Personally, I thought we were all going to die. But well, see, I think that they would look when they discover that he's gone. I think that they will look. They will look at the closest farms, camps, and then the town, or they may head straight for the town. So I don't think we should be where they think we're going to be.
Well, the thing is, if we head off to greenest, I mean, you have the governor there, and you have that whole, you know what I mean? They're
Yeah, but
gonna
they
go
already took over that town already once.
right, but I mean, the thing is that either you give up that town, or they're gonna have to fight. You know what I mean? We'll have to be there to help fight them. We
I agree.
can't
I think
take
heading
him
up
to
to
some
the
other
town.
place. Or the other thing that you could do is go hide out at the lake, because nobody wants to go to the lake, or go back to that guy's, what was that guy's name? Milton Burnham, the older
Yeah,
family,
Bertram.
and see if we can hide out there. And then I would say that one of us, or we can ask the chief to, if one of the centaurs can go send word to. Wait a minute, Jim can send him. Oh no, it has to be up within a certain feet, right?
Yeah, let me see. Message is
Nah, it's too far
effective
because it's a day and a half
120
away.
feet. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a. So then we could just see if one of the centaurs can head to give a message back to the governor, saying we rescued him and where we are.
Well, either one of those plans.
And you
Either
don't
we
think
head to
that
Greenhurst or we
going
go to
to
the town.
a large town like Burdusk would be?
I think that people there, like if we come in, since we're like, wait, was that the place we were at the
Yeah,
festival
that's
at?
where we won.
Yeah.
Oh,
My thinking is they are going to be
yeah.
looking for us, and so why bring trouble to that town?
Yeah, but they're going to look for us in the other town.
The other town's already in trouble with them. They've already had dealings with them. Why bring the trouble to a town that didn't have any issues with them?
If it's to the same distance.
Well, see, they shouldn't even know that we're there. Since
just
they
said they'd go
obviously
looking for
they
us.
haven't bothered. They
You-
haven't bothered with that town. We had just come from there, and they never attacked that town or anything. They were attacking the other town, and that's where I think that they will look for him, because that's where they kidnapped him from. They'll think that he will go back there, back to his home.
Well, by the same token, it's like, okay, we've already got a head start in a way,
Mhm.
because those guys are still asleep, right? So, and they're asleep for 10 turns, or I don't know how many turns is left on the other side. How far can we go? Can we go in that amount of turns? Would you say? Can we get halfway to green? Can we?
No, well, I mean, you're looking at about 2 minutes.
Oh, 2 minutes. Oh.
Yeah, a 1 minute equals 10 rounds.
So we would get
that's right,
halfway
2
to
minutes.
Greenhurst when the spell wears off.
And that's a day and a half, right? Didn't
Well,
you say
it's your turn now. You should heal him now.
I mean, you guys can try and ride through the night and get, pretty close.
Mm-hmm.
if you wanted to take that option.
Well, did we kick the option of going to the centaur camp?
Yeah, because we don't know if they know about that. We don't know if they
Well,
know.
if they know about them, then they will look there, and that would endanger them.
But that's an if. That's the same thing I was saying about Burlesque. Is that it's the same if. If they know about them. If they don't know, you know what I'm saying?
They probably know about the town more than they know about
The centaur
camp
camp. That's
or
nomadic.
the house. Or maybe they might know about the farms too, but since nobody's seen or heard anything about it, like the older family, like I said, Milton Burnham,
Mm-hmm.
I just kind of felt like those two would be either the plan unless we just head out to Greenest, but that's a day and a half away, so
Yeah.
that's going to be tough.
I think either the town or either the farm or the centaur camp would make sense. And the centaurs are warriors, strong warriors.
But how many is left? Is over there like another 3 or 4, right?
There's only about 10 of
They'll
them.
all eventually wake up, though. Or are you talking about centaurs?
Centaur.
Oh, yeah, I think it's probably like 4 left. But that's where Starhawk could throw her fog. Can't the fog, isn't it like I can throw my sleep up to 30 feet away from me? Can't she throw the fog up to so many feet away, or does it have to be where she is?
I'm pretty sure you can cast it. Probably about the same.
So you could cast the fog to kind of hide the camp if they start coming that direction.
Yeah, that sounds good right there.
Range 20 feet.
120 feet?
20-foot radius sphere of fog.
Holy cow.
Centered on a point within range. Sphere spreads around corners and its area is heavily obscured. It lasts for the duration or until a wind of moderate or greater speed, at least 10 miles per hour, disperses it. So if it's windy, it doesn't even work at all.
Okay.
Which direction do you want to go, ladies?
I'll go with whatever you guys say. I'll go with whatever. Doesn't matter. I think it's nighttime already, and we've been up all day long. I don't think that making it back to Greenest is a smart idea.
Okay, no Greenest.
I mean, I'm going to heal him. So what I wanted to ask is, do I do cure wounds, Kidley, or do I use... Or it looks like it's almost the same thing as healing. You can see within his points. It looks like healing word and cure wounds are about the same, or not.
So I would say in this situation, since you haven't had time to examine him, you could just kind of take a guess.
Okay.
Because you're kind of on the run, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, if you get to a place and then we can do a medicine check, and then you'd have time to.
Right. Okay. So let me see which one gives me the highest. Time one bonus. Well, I can do one and then the other because it says casting time one. Oh no. So one. I don't know what 1d4 means. And then the other one says 1d8. Which one's better? I'm just...
Yeah, so basically what that means is you are rolling a d4, so you're going to either heal from 1 to 4, or a d8 is you are healing from 1 to 8.
Oh, okay, then I want to do the higher one, the 1d8. So I'm going to use this. And what level? Can I go to 2 or 1?
Yeah, it's up to you.
Okay, we can only do 1 or 2, right? We can't do higher.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay. 11 HP.
Okay. So what does that do to him? Like, is he feeling good?
I'd say, given the situation, you're not really able to ask him.
Oh, but can't I see like he's been healed or?
Oh yeah, I mean, you cast it on him, and just visually, he looks a little better.
Oh, a little better. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, but he's able to like walk on his own better.
Well, I guess just to go through the sequence of things, you pulled him up, and then did
Uh-huh.
you immediately put him on like the back of a centaur, or what did you guys do with him?
Pulled him up by the rope and put him on the ground.
I guess put him on the centaur, right?
Because even though you guys are talking about the plan, what is actually happening is very quick. So it's like you pulled him up, Starhawk came up, boom, on the horses, boom, you're gone. That kind of
Well,
thing.
we
It's not
haven't gone yet. We haven't got to the point of going yet. But we're
right, but
all on the horses, and he's on the centaur.
right.
So
I mean, but
then
you're
I
not
go to heal
you're not gonna just stand there because otherwise they're gonna see you.
him. Yes. What Starhawk should do on her turn is probably cast the fog on the camp, maybe. But because we haven't decided where we're going, but I healed him. So I healed him before we took off. Let's put it that. Was that good?
Can
Yep, that's
I
fine.
ask a question?
Okay.
Yeah.
Do we have some sort of method to obscure our departure?
Well, all these people are asleep in these
Cover
two rings
to
here.
cover the ground, the hoof prints
I
of
can
the
do an
horses and
illusion.
so forth. Is it
I
going to
don't
stay
think
there when we leave?
I don't know. Let's see. Can I put it in
I mean,
the
I'm talking about covering up our trail.
right sound? Let's see. Image.
just
I haven't really seen
I think just to
anything.
save a little bit of
Here.
time, I think the answer to that's gonna be a no.
Yeah, that's going to be a no. Okay.
Even for
No, but
survival skills or nothing?
I mean, it would either take some kind of magic or some kind of tool that you don't have.
Hmm.
Can we
I'm
take a
going
few
to
moments?
grab. Okay, I've got a plan when it's my turn.
What was that,
Okay,
Nami?
so I healed him, and I think I'm done. But are we gonna take a little break for a moment after when we're done with this turn?
Yeah, we can go ahead and take our
Couple minutes. I want
couple
to take
minutes.
out my dog really quick.
Yeah.
So I'm done, Jem. So you can do what you want to do. I healed him. So
Before or
that's
after our break?
all I'm gonna do.
Do it now.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
if you
your
want to,
turn.
that's
Okay.
fine.
I'm going to grab a giant tree branch and I'm going to drag it behind all of us to help stir up the dirt and cover any tracks that might be, or at least disrupt any tracks. So, yeah. Does that
Okay.
work?
Okay.
All right. So let's do this mechanically.
Okay.
Mechanically.
I'm gonna have you roll a survival check.
Okay.
Let's start with that.
Oh, start with. That's not very good.
Okay, so as you're looking around, you cannot find any decent branches on the ground. You would have to take one off a tree.
Okay. Yeah.
So how do you want to do that?
Um. Hmm. Anything's gonna cost me a turn.
We should ask the centaur to do it. See?
Oh, we could. Um. how am I going to do that? I guess any spell is going to make a noise, isn't it?
Uh, yeah.
I don't even know if I have a spell. That
I
would
mean,
work.
they already know you're there,
Well, true.
or at least general direction.
Um.
But they're asleep, and the guy
But they,
that
but
Well,
saw
yeah,
Father,
us
they're
is
all.
dead.
These guys are all asleep. That's right. But these
how
And
many of them heard him?
the entire camp heard the alarm. So you
The
guys
entire
put
camp.
all the ones that are in red are asleep, but the other end of the camp, they're now up and awake and basically looking around.
Oh damn!
They're like,
Okay.
"What's going on?"
Okay. Um. How do I want to get a branch off a tree?
I mean, if you want to just fire a spell at it, that's possible.
Because
You
they're
can borrow
already
my
awake.
sword and whack it.
Well,
Or
let
yeah,
me.
you could yell at somebody to do that for you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, why not ask one of the centaurs to do it?
Okay. Hey, could one of you guys please grab me a branch off of that tree that would be big enough to cover our tracks?
See, that's why I like Jem so much.
Why? Uh oh.
You guys are fleeing for your lives, and she's like, "Mr. Centaur, could you please?" It's more like, "Centaur, I need a branch from that tree right
Now,
now."
yeah, I'd be freaking out already. I'd
There's
be like,
always
Okay.
time for
hurry!
manners.
Mr. Centaur, can you please cover our tracks while we make our escape? Thank you.
Yeah, there's always time for manners.
So essentially, a couple of them attack the tree and are able to knock off a nice branch that you're able to
Awesome.
drag behind.
Okay, so that's what I do then. So I'll hopefully we kind of I will suggest we file out in single file if we can, and I'll cover the tracks. Does that work?
You
Do we
can't
have
blow
do we have
blow
GM
wind.
approval?
Any magical wind spells or rain spells or
I don't
something?
have anything like that.
No. What about your magic stuff? Your
Mm-mm.
your 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 items.
No, that's the best we can have is drag a tree behind us and cover our. Hopefully, it'll disturb the tracks. That's what I got.
Okay.
All right, and I think with that, we'll go ahead and we'll take our quick 2-3 minute break, and we'll come back with some
Okay.
more D&D. Everybody.
Okay.
We'll be right back, folks. Thank you. That's a great idea. Snackums.
Howdy.
Hey. I was just thinking I should play some music. I have to say, during our intermission, I really love this. This is so much fun. Thank you, Aramel.
I was just munching on an orange. I needed a little snack. Yep. Needs my vitamin C. Still think there should be a spell to obscure our tracks.
I'm sure there probably is, but yeah, you guys just don't have it. That was actually very inventive by Gem. That was good.
Okay, I'm back. Thank you, thank you.
You know what? I thought we had knives.
Well, yeah, I
Nice.
have like
knives?
daggers, but I mean, we're talking about a tree branch. I'm not muscle woman. I would have taken like 10 turns
Are you
just to cut the
sure? Are you
branch.
sure you're a muscle woman?
Gem summons a chainsaw.
Ooh.
Are you trying to say that Gem does not have a chainsaw in her backpack?
Nope, unfortunately not.
You know, we're poor. Too bad I didn't see any loot down there. Like loose bags of gold or something. Anyway, so we're escaping. Where are we escaping to?
Did the tree branch work?
For right now, yes, it did work.
Okay. Yes, so where are we headed?
By the morning, the wind will have blown all that stuff away.
I don't know what we would. I don't. Yeah, there.
I say go back
I
to the
don't know which
centaur
direction
camp.
we're going.
Well, I've been overruled. I thought that we should go to that bird dust town, uh, um, get a clandestine room at the inn, heal up Leosin, and see if we can find out what the heck is going on.
Well, I hope the centaurs are in agreement because we just threw him on the back of one without asking him.
No,
Wait, I healed
they
him.
agreed to
I already
carry
healed him.
Oh, that's right. Does he have his
But
own
I
horse?
healed him already once we got him on the horse. So,
Okay.
or on the centaur, since I guess we don't have an extra horse. But I think that at this point we want to figure out too what the chief has in mind too. Like, is he willing to go with us too? I think that if we go to the inn at the nearest town, however, I think they're going to go there 1st. I don't think we can be in it. I think it would be better out in the wilderness, if anything.
I agree. They're not going to expect us to be out there. They would expect us to go to the nearest town or back to Greenhurst, which is too far away.
Which is why I said let's go back to the lake where the spirit is, and hopefully she can protect us when she knows that we're like.
Ooh, we could plead to her. Okay, so we want to head to the.
I don't know. It's just some thoughts. I don't know. I don't know how she'd react to. I don't
True.
know if she has any connections with these people or.
She was
Well,
ready
the
to
only
kill all
power
of
she
us.
had so far was poisoning them.
Yeah. But we don't know with these cultists though. I'm fine wherever. I just think that honestly we should probably not go. We probably the camp would be fine if they don't know about the camp, because I would suspect if they knew about the camp they probably would have went over there too, but maybe they didn't want to fight the centaurs.
Or the outskirts of the camp, then, so that we're still hidden in the brush in case they know about the camp, but yet we've got the other centaurs there in case.
Close enough to the camp to
Right.
be able to get food and stuff. I don't know. What do you think, Starhawk?
I think that it would be a bad idea to go to the camp and be endangering them unnecessarily.
Well, going to the town where they're going to look for us at an inn is endangering a town unnecessarily. The
But I don't think they would look
centaurs
there.
are already in on it.
Well, the centaur camp is only like, what was it, a mile from
I think 2, yeah.
them? They're going to be looking everywhere for us, or for him rather, which means every place nearby,
Which is
and then
where
they will
fog,
spread outward from there.
which is where your fog comes
Well,
in.
I mean,
Okay, and then when they don't find him nearby, they're going to go to the town, Greenest.
Or the nearest town with an inn.
But they haven't been there before. Why
How
would
do you
they think we
know?
would go there?
They know the town exists, though. They know the town is there.
also, quick question. So, even if they were to come up on us and we found, couldn't you cast fog? A
True.
ways away, so that we're not in the fog, or when you cast it, we're all in the fog.
No, she can cast it at a distance so that we're not in it.
Yeah, that's what I'd like to know.
I think it works just like the sleep spell, doesn't it?
So you can cast it away. Because here's a a thought, is if we are not at the camp, at the camp, what if we hear them coming, that since we're away from the camp a bit, that you cast the fog over the camp so that they don't see the camp.
Right. And that way it hides the camp and they don't find
It
it.
hides the camp for a while, so then they don't see anything. All they see is a fog.
We could try that. What happens if the wind comes up?
We'll just have to deal with that.
I don't know. I mean, I think that we should try to get him back to the governor like soon, soonish.
Right.
So either we need to tell one of the Centaurians to go and send a message, regardless. Like, don't wait for us. Go now and send message that we have his brother and we're trying to make our way back, because
Right.
maybe he can. Then they could actually get some men to come help or something. The Centaurian can say, "Here, come,
True.
come
Well,
this way."
He gave us the medallion for the town, the town's mayor. You don't remember that? In case we needed help?
Which mayor?
What does a medallion do?
The mayor of Burdusk. He gave us the
You mean Greenest?
Greenest. What is he? The governor. The governor
Yeah.
of Greenest gave us a medallion to show to the governor of Burdusk that he sent us and that we could ask him for help because they were friends.
Wait, I thought that was to the Centaurian camp.
No, that was the wrist my wristbands.
Oh, wait. There's a medallion. I don't even know about the medallion. Let me see the medallion.
That was like I don't know how long. A couple of weeks ago. When did we start?
Yeah, that's when he did that when you guys were getting all the other gifts.
Okay, so that's the medallion that we can show to
Yeah.
the mayor of Verdusk.
The
Then,
governor of Burdusk, yeah.
oh, well, then I think we
So
should
if
go
we
there.
go
Then.
there, we could have him send a message.
Yeah, and plus he
Okay, and
will
he could probably hide us somewhere.
and help us. Yeah, okay, then there's a good story. There's a good thing right there. I did not know about the medallion.
How far away is Burdusk?
About the same, about a day and a half.
A day and a half. So we still think we should be out on the road, out in the open, the field, whatever, heading towards a town immediately after we escape instead of hiding out somewhere close by and then heading out the next morning.
Yeah, that's what I was also thinking is that we're probably tired. Not that we did very much, to be honest. I didn't do anything. We really didn't exert ourselves, but we have been up since morning.
We don't know when
And,
Leosin ate
and
last.
Leosin probably needs to eat.
Mm-hmm.
He's sleep deprived because he's been strung up for how many days? But it's still a day and a half. I mean, in my opinion, if it's going to take us a day and a half to get to any town, why not go to where we need to return him? If that's the route you're going to go.
Are we just going to go and return him and leave?
I mean, that's all we're supposed to do, right? Was to help bring his brother
Okay,
home.
well, we could do that. We should leave right now.
Like, why go to Verdusk and then we still have to figure out a way to get him to Greenest? We should just head back to Greenest, and it's still a day and a half. It would be different if it was closer. Verdusk, that is.
Well, if we're going to go, we should go right now. Before they start getting their posse together or whatever.
Well, I think
We
nothing's.
need at least a head start.
Nothing's. I don't think time's still going by as we're thinking. Brains.
No,
but I mean,
we're
as soon
basically
as we move-
we're basically
froze.
paused.
Yeah, pause. So
Yeah.
I don't think.
But I mean, when we start to move, the game is on, right?
Yep.
Yeah. But what do you think, Jem? Do you want to head to Greenest or you want to head to? I'm fine either way.
Well, I think these are all valid points. I think I could see the point of going to Burdusk. I could see the point of staying overnight at the camp, and I could see the point of going to Greeners. I'm not really making a good decision here. I see the point of if we're going to go a day and a half, why go in the opposite direction? That makes sense. But why were we given the medallion? But a lot of times you get things and you don't necessarily use them.
Just
Or you don't
to
use them
go
right
back
away.
on that, just to go back on that real quick. I believe that was something that Starhawk asked for. There was some comment
Yeah, because
made.
he didn't. Yeah, he didn't know where they had taken him.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Leosin. Okay.
So we don't necessarily have to go back to Burdusk then. So maybe now
No.
our choice is: do we
No, there was
head straight on out?
no reason
to-
why we had to go there. I thought that was the least likelihood that they would look there.
And see, I go back to I don't think necessarily it's the least likely place because also they probably know that the governor and the Burdusk governor are friends.
Well, here's another thing too. If they're both the same distance away, I mean, eventually he needs to get back to his town. That's where we're ending up going. Why are we detouring to another town though?
Right.
Is what I'm saying. It would be different if it was a closer town, like half a day's ride or something. But in the fact that if we're regardless, the brother's going back home, right? That's what your hope is, right?
Right.
if these cultists wanted to go and get him again, they're going to get him wherever, unless he totally relocates and says, you know what, I'm going to set my home at Verdux now. Or, I mean, we could, for the hell, we could go north right now. We can even go further away. I mean, you can pretty much go anywhere on the continent, I'm assuming. The thing is, that's not going to get him back to his brother.
Right.
No. So I don't know. I guess we could ask him, like, do you want to go? Where would you like to go?
But
like,
right now we're in the immediate need of trying to get away from this camp. That's why I think we should get to the Centaur camp somewhere, and then take a moment to try to decide, okay, where do you want to go? Do you want to go back here? Do you want to go here?
Sounds like a good idea. I say go to the lake.
Or the lake. Okay, so you want the lake. Starhawk, where do you want to go? Lake or Centaur camp?
I think that we should ride like hell to wherever town we think we're going to.
But
if we want to bring him back home, where we're going. We should head there right now.
Well, I mean,
as soon as we move, the guys that are not sleeping are going to be chasing us. They're going to be like 5-10. They're still going to be 5-10 minutes behind us. They'll go around the fog.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all it is a delay of an hour or 2 hours or whatever.
Yeah, but I mean, a day. I mean, a couple of hours is quite a bit of distance, actually, if they don't know which direction we're going, because the tree branch is covering our tracks. They know we're on. The guy that saw what location we're at, where we were, is dead now. So he can't speak and said, yeah, I saw them go up here. They don't know where. So what I would suspect is that the people that are awake hear the commotion. They're going to run to the location of where the alarm was, which is where Leosin is. And then they're going to see, oh, he's not here. Everybody's asleep. What's going on? Like, I don't think that they know there's going to be some of that going on. I can imagine. They're not going to be like, oh, let's get on our horse and be right on top of us.
Right.
I don't think, and it's nighttime too. Don't forget. I know that it's lit up in the pit, but I don't think it's lit up, and there's a lot of trees around the side. So I would.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
No. I was just going to say, I think these people, whoever is awake, is going to actually run this direction.
Right.
Because this was the guy that sounded the alarm, but he's dead. So he can't even speak like, oh, I saw them over here on this ledge over here, and they were going up. So they don't even know where.
Somebody was on that side, because that's where he is. He's dead.
Well, right. They know we're in this direction.
They will figure out that that's where we were.
Right. They'll know we're
stupid.
They're going to suspect. Right. Yeah.
They'll suspect we're on this side, but they don't know what direction we're heading in, is what I'm saying. We can go wherever now because our tracks are being covered, right? So when even if you knew someone went that direction, I mean, sure, you're going to go out of it. And if you don't see them, you don't know if you went the opposite direction as they did. Just because they went up there doesn't mean that we're going in that direction. Like from there, east, we're going east. I thought we were going back south if we're going to Greenness. And if I'm not mistaken, wasn't this camp to the kind of northeast of the Centaur camp? So if that's the case and you're going that, it would be down that direction. So, I mean, if they're heading this direction, who's to say we didn't go that way or this way?
Right. Okay, so we're all in agreement we need to get the heck out of here. And so Starhawk says just head straight for Greeners, which is a day and a half away. What do you say, Nami? You say just head straight for Greeners and get out of here?
Basically, get as much space between us and them as possible.
That does make sense. Is that what you think?
I think that the delay, unfortunately, isn't going to be 1 or 2 hours, though. I don't think. I think that's exaggerated time because, I mean, this is all happening in minutes. I would
Right.
imagine it takes them a few minutes to get to the middle. We take off, and they're just going to be minutes behind us.
Right, not
Not to
hours.
mention,
They'll
we
be
haven't
minutes.
talked to the Centaur chief to see is he willing to go the distance and travel with us and leave his camp behind.
Right, they may not be willing to
He's
do
not
that.
going to leave. He's
But
not going
that's
to
why
leave.
all this real quick is how, we got to make this decision now.
I say head, since they may not know about the Centaurian camp. I say head there with the chief, and then quickly find out what does he think and what assistance he can give us, and then head off. I don't think that they're going to suspect it was the Centaurians, but
And that just gives us a few minutes to assess the situation and then head out to Greenhurst. We don't have to stay
and
there
grab
for
some
hours.
food or water or whatever.
Right.
And maybe get one of his guys to go send a message to Green, ahead of time. Go head to Greenest.
Right. Or at least have somebody kind of set out to kind of let us know which direction they're going. Maybe have a scout.
Yeah. But also get one of his guys to send a message to the governor saying we've rescued him. More details later. I don't know. So I
Who's at 11?
Does that sound good that we go to the camp first?
Let's just hit a quick run back to the camp, and then we can head out to Greenhurst. But that gives a moment to assess the situation, assess Leosin.
Okay.
And see who would ride with us in case they do catch up to us.
Okay.
And because there is still a dragon, as the green arrow points out. There is still a dragon. So we might need the centaurs.
Okay.
Actually, I made that green arrow as a maybe they thought you went into the cave.
Oh, well, that's true. That's true. So.
Oh, that would have been rich. We should have hid in there.
You told us there was a dragon in there and not to go in the cave.
I didn't say that. I never said that.
I
said there was a dragon within a mile of us.
Okay. Last week you made me swear not to cross in front of that cave because you said there was a dragon in there.
But I said we didn't know what was in there. There could be something horrible with really big teeth in there.
Well, my brain
could be a dragon.
My brain interprets.
So are we going to the camp now then?
Yeah,
I think we should go to the camp.
Let's do it.
Guess so. I've been outvoted.
Okay, let's head to the camp.
So,
our centaur friends, we thank you for this. Let's head back to your camp, and could someone please ride to Greenhurst and tell the governor we've got his brother.
Okay, so you just to kind of back things up, so you Starhawk comes up the hill, you pull up Leosin, and you put Leosin on the back of a centaur. You grab your horses, and you hightail it out of there.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. And so we'll come all the way back to the camp here. So you guys rush the 2 miles to the centaur camp, and you once again arrive. Did I switch that? Hold on.
Where's Leosin?
Okay, yeah, we're good. So yeah, let me add Leosin to the...
I would say we need to kill the fire.
Clear drawings.
Well, that's a pretty big picture of Leosin.
He took the giant.
If he was that big, couldn't he have taken out the whole camp? No, I'm just kidding.
No kidding.
So as soon as you get to the camp, the centaur stops, and another centaur basically assists Leosin down to the ground. And I'm going to position... Actually, this is a little bit too big. Something kind of like that. They position him down to the ground, and then from there, what do you guys do?
Which direction did you come in?
Bring him into a tent?
You came in kind of from the south.
The south. Okay.
They didn't put him in a tent.
Nope, they just put him on the ground.
That was rude.
Because
Well,
you guys were
now
right there. They figured you guys would do something.
he's
Okay,
healed,
so here's
right?
Leosin.
He is a little healed.
I can heal him again when it's my turn.
Okay. Whose turn is it now?
No one. We're just
Oh,
doing
okay.
whatever now.
So I say we go head over here, so we're out of the way, so Starhawk can cast her uh, fog, and we need to douse the fire and any torches that are lit. It's my opinion.
Are we gonna tell the chief?
He was with us.
Did he agree?
To do
Chief,
what?
I kind of told him this is what we were doing. I left my
Chief,
politeness
I'm
at the
gonna
window.
cast the fog spell now to obscure our camp so that if they come this direction, they can't see us. Is that all right with you?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I don't think you should cast a fog yet. I think we should have lookouts because if they see the
point.
fog, they may say, "Oh, that looks. What is that?" And
Good
come over.
point. Good point. Okay. So who do you think? Okay, so we've run back to camp. Who should go stand post?
I think some of his men.
Okay. Chief, if it's all right with you, we'd like some of your men to stand post.
Yes, I'm already in the process of setting up a lookout.
Thank you.
But I must talk with our shaman. We cannot stay here. We must move camp immediately.
That's a good idea.
So you can see him. He's kind of running around, ordering his men. He's like, take down the tents, gather everything up. We need to find a new location.
Should we stay with him and move with him?
I am kind of the opinion that that kind of tells us he doesn't want anything else to do with our situation.
I don't know about that. I think he's just saying we need to move.
Okay.
We're only 2 miles away.
He didn't invite us to go with him either.
Yeah.
We can't just trail after them.
I mean,
well, let's ask for some food and drink for Leosin real quick. Anything that they could spare that won't take any time. Or do we have stuff in our packs?
We have stuff.
Okay.
I think we should ask him if we can go with him.
Chief, how far are you going? And may we go with you if it's in our direction?
If you would assist us in helping us move, I would be most grateful. Yes. As far as how far, I do not know.
Sounds good. So I guess at that point, we will start helping them pack up. I will start helping them pack up. I won't speak for anyone else, sorry.
I'd like to do another heal on him.
I think I'm missing. Yes. Where am I? Oh, there I am.
At this point, he's still laying in the ground. Have you moved him anywhere?
No.
Just leave him there.
I will take out my backpack, my sleep roll, and lay it out on the ground and put him on it. My bedroll, and give him some water.
So I healed him again.
Okay. After that heal, he becomes a little bit more conscious. And when you do your heals, I mean, that one's healing touch, so you actually reach out and touch him. When you do that, he actually grabs your arm, and he says, Who are you?
We were asked by your brother to come find you and to rescue you if we were able to find you.
I see. Thank you.
Do you know why they took you?
I fear we don't have much time. They were trying to get me to help them summon an ancient dragon, and I refused.
But there was a dragon that attacked your town.
Yes, they have many dragons already.
Many dragons.
So, did you help summon any of those
How
dragons?
many dragons?
No, I refused.
Who
So, why
summoned
do
the other
they?
ones?
Oh,
Sorry, what was that question?
Who summoned the other dragons?
yeah.
I do not know. Some of them were grown.
Mm.
I
Some of
suppose
them
most of them were
grown.
probably grown.
Grown from what?
From,
Mushrooms?
from eggs, of course.
Oh, you mean they hatched?
Yes.
So they're natural dragons. I see. And is it their parent they want you to summon?
No, this was something different. Something stronger.
Hmm. Interesting. Here,
And he
have a
kind
bite of
of
some food.
he kind of grabs Naomi's arm like a little bit tighter, and he almost kind of pulls you in a little bit, and says, in case I don't make it, you must know that they are everywhere. This cult, they're trying to take over the whole world.
Hmm. I wonder if his brother, is wanting him to summon it. No, that doesn't make sense.
And
No, I
also from
think we
Star,
did the whatchamacallit on the brother, and he was telling the truth.
Hmm.
That truth insight thing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
They are everywhere, he's saying. When you say everywhere, what do you mean by everywhere? Are all of them dressed as cultists? Or
so
ordinary?
he's taking the food and or water from Starhawk, and he's kind of like sipping and stuff a little bit. And then he says, "From what I understand, they're in water deep. They're in many towns far and wide, recruiting, gathering objects of power, allies, more dragons. I'm sure there are some hidden as well."
Is anybody?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what I went.
at this point, I come over and join in the conversation, and I ask him, "Is anybody in Greenhurst in this cult?"
It would not surprise me, but I do not know.
Well, your brother wants us to take you back to Greenhurst. Where would you like us to take you?
Yes, home would be preferable.
Okay.
I'm wondering if we can ask the chief to not really do a distraction, but something along those lines. Well, I don't know. Does he even want to get involved? Like, would the cultists even attack them? I wonder. They're
Well,
hunters.
he's pretty anxious to hurry up and get out of here, so I
Yeah.
think he's kind of something about the cultists has overwhelmed him. Maybe a history with them, maybe just their numbers, maybe their
Mm-hmm.
reputation. I don't know. So it does make me wonder. He said he'd welcome our company if we assisted, which would kind of indicate our trouble goes with us.
Well, I was wondering if he did a distraction, then we could just head straight to Greenest
Instead of following with them.
instead of following them.
Also, real quick, instead of laying down, Leosin is now sitting up.
We sitting up. He can sit up on a horse.
We don't have a horse for him. He's going to have to ride double.
He can ride on my horse. He can ride with me on my horse.
So, Leosin, you need to rest up because we will be leaving shortly as soon as we finish packing up the camp.
Nami, are any of your heals cantrips?
Are any of my heals cantrips?
Uh-huh.
I don't think so.
Uh,
Well, you have that one that's cure wounds.
am I allowed to give him a healing potion, Kidley, from my bag?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna give Leosin a greater potion of healing.
Okay.
So that'll bring mine down to 2.
And let's see. Greater is a 4d4 plus 4.
Do I have to roll or click or something?
I'll actually roll that.
Okay.
Okay. So he gets the potion from you, and he says, "Thank you. I'm actually feeling much better now." So he downs the potion and gets healed for a 12.
So he's got the 12 plus the 2 Nami's already done. Is he looking pretty sprite?
So he reaches out his hand or his entire arm like he wants help in standing up.
Because I healed for 18, right?
I reach down and grab his arm and help him up.
All right.
Come on, dude. Pack
So
up this tent.
he stands up and a little wobbly, but he's able to stand. So you guys will look around and you'll notice that most of the tents are down at this point, and they're just kind of packing things into some wagons and carts that they have.
Leosin, how are you feeling? Do you feel like you'd be up to lending assistance if they come after us? Like, how's your magic?
So he holds out both of his arms, and you can see that he gets a very serious look on his face, and he tenses up, and in one hand he has a fireball that appears, and in the second, frost, and then it disappears. And he's like, "Well, looks like it's working."
Maybe it would be best if you rode on Nami's horse so she could focus on any healing that has to happen, and you could protect her. What do you think, Nami?
Uh, that's yeah. Or I mean, you can heal while in movement, right, Kidley, or no?
Oh, I didn't think
Yeah.
about that. Can she? Okay.
Yeah. So it doesn't matter whose horse he's on.
Well, that way he can watch your back while you're focused on keeping all of us
Yeah,
safe.
that's true. Since I don't really have a DPS, I only have one DPS move. That
Yeah,
in case you guys have to stop and start attacking or whatever.
right.
It's three of you guys attacking, and then me keeping doing
Right.
my one.
That's 3 different directions versus 2
Yeah.
of us from the same location.
I'm wondering if we should split up or should we stick together?
Oh, that's actually not a bad idea either. But what do you think, Starhawk? I don't know. I'm kind of torn on this.
I mean, they don't know who we are.
Well, yeah, I don't think, why would they know who we are? None of the, well, actually, the one guy did escape from the town, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
but-
Dragonborn.
Yeah.
He's asleep with damage.
He may surmise that it's us and where he first encountered us, which of course is where they will head.
Right.
I don't think that splitting up would actually help.
Well, I mean, can we just not tell them here's a horse? Get to your brothers ASAP. We're going with the centaurs.
I think we have
We're gonna
to
go find
get
out
him
who this
safe.
ghost is over here in this lake. Okay, we already saved your butt. Get your butt up back to your brothers.
We got a side quest to finish.
We got a side quest to finish. We got an NPC we got to deal with right now.
I think we have to safely take him back, but I don't think that completes our side quest. We could always come back to the side quest later, right?
Is it really a side quest though,
He said it was.
or is it connected?
I don't know.
Not to be mercenary or anything, but I think that we should be heavily paid. So I think we should take him back to the town.
Yes, we want our money.
Okay.
We are
Then,
way too
what are we
poor
doing?
for
What are we doing?
adventurers.
Let's start heading. So what are we gonna do? We're
Well,
gonna stay with the centaurs, or we're gonna. I think we stay with the centaurs tonight, and then so we can rest.
So we'll
But
move.
which
They're
way are
moving.
they heading?
They're moving.
I don't know
Remember,
where
they're
they're
not
moving.
resting. They're moving.
There's no rest. Yeah, there's no rest for the wicked. Which way are they heading? Did they say?
He didn't say yet.
They have not said yet.
Chief,
Yes.
we've helped you pack up your camp. We are curious of which direction you are heading.
Far from here.
Which way?
I would say to the west.
Is that
To the
direction
west.
of Greenhurst?
Okay. No, I thought Greenhurst was for the south.
I don't
It
know.
is.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, it's to the south. To the west is like kind of
We
those
don't want to go
woods.
west.
Oh,
I don't
that's
think we
right,
want to go
that's right.
west.
Yes. We'll have to take a slightly southern route to get around the woods.
Oh, well.
But we will set up camp maybe 10, 15 miles west of here.
I'm down to go there.
Yeah. I think it pays off in the long run. It's only 10 to 15 miles, and then that pulls us further away from not going a whole day and a half in the opposite direction, but it does pull us away from the direction of Greenhurst, which is probably where they think we're going to go in the first place.
Mm,
Starhawk pointed out. So
yes.
yeah. So let's move with him, and then
Can
when
I
they
see the
break
map?
camp- Huh?
Oh, you want to see the big map?
Yeah. Because he said they're going to avoid the woods.
Oops.
But
Wait.
my sensory abilities increased in the woods. Okay, so where are we? There's Berdus.
So they're gonna go this
Yes.
direction, and we need to go this direction.
Yeah, so they're going to
Wood,
go...
sharp teeth. And where's the camp?
All right, let me
About
put
where
in
we
some...
are.
Yeah.
Put in some dots.
So the hopefully this dot works here. All right. So we're gonna say the camp is. Oh wait, is that a? Hold on.
Oops.
Okay, so the camp is going to be right there. And the enemy camp was about right there. The lake was about right there. And so if we know it's a day and a half from there, so they're probably going to set up camp about right there.
That's 10 to
And that's
15
still,
miles?
well, we're just kind of,
Okay,
guesstimating.
gotcha.
So you're still looking, they're probably still going to go about a day and a half to the west. Figure. Maybe
Oh,
even
they're
more
going
than
a
that.
day and a half without sleeping?
Well, no, they're
Well, they'll
going to set
probably
up
rest.
camp here.
They'll probably rest at some point.
Now, you said they were going to go 10 to 15 miles and set up camp.
Yep.
So we could go there with them, and then when they
But
get up and go the next day or whatever it is, then we can go to Greenhurst.
yep. Whatever you guys want to do.
Yeah, I think we should do that.
Oops.
But they're moving kind of slow. They're pulling carts. It's not like they're going at a full trot or something.
Well, why don't we go to Area Bore?
Oh, that's not what I wanted.
I
Can you
really
undo that?
confused everyone.
I thought that was pink. Thank
We
you.
could just hit that road. How far is this road?
Oh,
This road here.
It's going to take us 3 or 4 days to get there
to get where?
to Area Bore or whatever.
Area 4.
The
Oh,
town
here?
to the east. Yeah.
I say we go with them the 10 to 15 miles over here. Then when they break camp from there, they're going to go west. And we should go back to Greenhurst at that point.
But wait a minute, I had a quick question.
Why
You
are we
said
going
10 or
15 miles out of our way?
But 10, okay, wait. Kidley, you said they're going a day and a half away, and that's for 15 miles, right?
Yeah.
So if before they make their first camp, right?
Yep.
Oh, 10 to 15 miles is a day and a half?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, well, I don't want to go that way. We might as well just
No.
head straight to Greenest.
I thought they were going 10 to 15 miles and then traveling a day and a half after they broke camp. No, we don't want to go
Because
a
we
day
got
and
to
a
the
half that
camp
way.
pretty quick, and that was 2 miles away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's
So I thought we were
completely out of our way. We don't
Yeah,
want
it's all about, speed and
Yeah.
what you're pulling and
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
No, we don't want
Okay.
to go that way then. No.
Let's head to Greenest. Screw it.
Yeah, let's just
Balls
go.
deep. Let's go.
Chief, we appreciate your hospitality, but we must part ways. Thank you so much for your help. We totally appreciate it. I mean, we will be forever in your debt.
Well, not forever. At least this week.
For this week, we are in your debt now.
Yes.
It is good to see that Leosin seems better. But yes, if you need us, we will be to the west.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Chief. Farewell.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's ride like hell for Bird Dusk, I guess.
I'm not using this. I just want to see what it does again. I forgot. Oh, it doesn't tell me when I click on it. Oh, never mind.
Which thing?
The ring of the ram that they gave me, I forgot what it does. I know it takes
Oh,
2
yeah.
charges, right?
Yeah, so the Ring of the Ram can do 2 things. One, you basically can point it at somebody, and it shoots like a spectral ram head at them, and it's basically a damage move.
Okay.
Or you can take it and you can point it at any object and essentially like do damage to an object, like destroy something or, something along
Okay.
those lines.
And it has 2 charges
Yes.
a day, right? And
Yes.
then it recharges. Okay. And damage. Okay. 2 person. 4 thing. Okay. Just want to make sure. Okay, so we're heading down to Greenest, not Greeners.
Greatest. Oh, yeah, I keep calling it the wrong thing, too. Sorry.
So you guys, you mount up and you get ready to head out. and I want all of you to roll me a perception check.
Perception.
I'm assuming it's nighttime still, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so Jem sees this, and only Jem. As you guys are heading out, you kind of look over your shoulder, and in the woods, it looks like you see the ghost lady.
I knew it. I knew it. See, I know something.
How come I don't see her?
So weird. Okay, so I look over my shoulder and I see the ghost lady, and I stop my horse.
Yeah, you think you see the ghost
I
lady.
think I see the ghost lady, and y'all kind of stop. You're wondering why I've stopped, and I say, I think I just saw the ghost lady back there, coming out of the woods.
And you all look. You all look, and you don't see her. Nobody sees her.
I see her. She's right behind that bush.
Was
Should
she
we
doing
go
anything?
back?
Was she doing anything?
I don't want to say.
Or was she just standing there?
Yeah, what do I see, Kidley? Was she just standing there or walking? That I think I saw.
Yeah, it was like one of those things where you look over and you're like, wait, did I just see that? What?
Oh, okay.
I mean, as far as you can tell, she was just standing there.
Should we go back first before we head out? Ladies?
No. Oh, that's a good question.
My friends.
She had her chance. If you want to, we can go back, but I don't see the point.
I wonder if that's what rattled the chief, why he wanted to hurry up and break camp and leave.
No, I think it was the huge camp with, what was it, 30 guys in it?
Yeah, I don't think it was her.
No. 30 guys that are going to wake up and figure out that somebody stole their victim.
The only reason why I don't think he knows about that is because they've been here and they've been getting sick. And
but a couple of them have heard voices, remember?
Yeah, but it hadn't made them want to break camp before.
No, but I'm just saying.
But maybe they were too
happened
sick.
right in that moment. That was all. I was just making conversation.
Yeah. Voices.
That's what I would say in the story.
Hear what the voices were saying.
That's what I would say in the story.
That they heard voices?
No, I would say in the story. I would ask in the story. I would say, "Oh, do you think that's why?" And then you guys are like, "No, I think it was the bad guys in the camp." I'd be like, "Okay."
Yeah.
So now I'm saying, so do you think we should go back to the lake?
So as you guys are talking, Leosin says, "What are you guys talking about?"
The ghost lady at the lake.
Lady Isabella Devana.
There's a ghost at the lake?
Apparently. She claims to own the whole area, and everyone should leave.
She
interesting.
Poisoned the water. But nobody in the area seems to remember her family. Do you know
who she is?
Yeah.
No, I've never heard of it before.
See? I don't know what to do with that.
Me either.
Do you know of any old legends or ruins or any kind of stories having to do with the lake? I assume you've been to the lake before.
Actually, I have not.
Oh, you haven't been to the lake?
No. I'm also not aware of any stories of the lake.
Well, how far are
Interesting.
we from the lake?
What was it, like 200 yards?
Yeah, it's not that far.
And we were just taking off, right?
But those guys,
Right, we were just gonna head off.
are on our tails.
But we
have
don't know
time
if
to-
they're coming our direction too. We're 2 miles away, but they could have went any direction. Like if they knew about this camp, it's not like they went direct. They're going to go direct to our camp.
Oh my
or this
gosh!
camp.
Can I message a spirit?
No, I don't think so.
Ah, okay. Bummer.
Can you call her? You said you thought you saw her in the woods.
No, anything that I would do would make noise. If I yelled out
Lady
to her,
Isabella, Lady Isabella, are you there?
but that could draw attention.
From who?
Any possible guards that y'all think might be around. I mean,
No,
cultists.
I don't think the guards are around. I think that the whole damn camp is coming down.
Right.
Not just the guards.
That's
Everyone.
my point. I don't think we want to yell at the spirit.
Well, we're just right here. We're
I
not
could
yelling.
go over there to her. You could go over there to her and check it out.
I ain't going. You can go. I don't want to go to a ghost.
Starhawk, I saw her right over there, that second tree to the left.
Second tree to the left. If I go and look, am I going to find ghost urine?
I don't know.
Was she squatting in the woods?
The term you're looking for is slime.
Slime?
Ectoplasm.
Why would there be slime? Oh, ectoplasmic slime?
There you go. It's like Ghostbusters.
I don't have my my pack. My what the heck was that called?
Proton pack.
Proton pack. Yeah.
So do we take a moment? Does Starhawk, do you go over and investigate the area I've pointed out to you, or do we just blow it off and head on out to Greenhurst?
Well, I will take a quick look.
Okay.
Here I go. Really quick. Here we go. Second bush over here.
Yeah, over here, this area.
That's not a second bush. That's like
Pretend.
a tree.
Pretend.
I think the
Pretend.
lake's over here. The lake's over this direction.
Wait.
Okay, I will
where's the lake?
pretend that's the second bush.
Oh, over here. Sorry, I'm on the wrong side of the camp.
Okay, so
Over here, yeah.
you're penalized by the elf.
Yeah, as you look into the dark forest, you just see the heavy fog that is in that direction.
The heavy fog, and I didn't make it. That's not right. Okay, so I go off into the woods.
No, just right there, where I thought I saw her.
Okay. What do I see? I don't see anything.
I don't know. Kidley?
Nothing.
She still doesn't see anything?
Nope.
All right,
I
ladies.
say get back
How
on the
about over
horse and
here?
let's go.
All right, let's go. Well, we can always
back
come
on the
back
horse and
later.
Nothing over here.
Just report and say
I don't see
something.
anything over here. Nothing.
Just darkness.
Darkness. And we don't want to quick take a look at the lake. Is it over here in
2
this
miles
direction?
away, isn't it?
Yeah, it's that direction, I think.
200 yards away. Just
Do you want to go take a peek?
Just
You
hop
go.
All right,
over
as Starhawk is getting deeper in, you're now completely surrounded by the fog, and you can't even see camp anymore.
Oh
You're
dear. Well, I
essentially
know it's over
you're
here.
essentially blinded.
I'm not blinded. Come on. I'm an elf.
You can't see in the fog.
I follow my own footsteps.
Jem, do you want to send a message to her?
Yes. Can I do a spell?
Sure.
Okay, I will send a
I
message
found my
to
way out.
Starhawk. We can't see you anymore. You're enveloped in the fog.
Actually, let's do this. Give me a survival check.
A survival check. Oh, God.
Nope, you're lost.
Jeez. No, I think that the dice are broken.
Listen to the sound of my voice and follow it
Okay,
back to
because
camp.
this means I rolled a 3.
You are. Let's see.
I think
One
that
d
made you a
20 plus
plus
1d20 plus 3. So yeah, you rolled a 3 and plus your 3. Yep. So are you yelling across the camp, Jim?
No, I cast my spell message. See up here?
Oh,
Oh,
yep.
I cast my
So
message to her.
help!
Telepathy.
I'm lost.
so what did you say in the message?
In my message, I said, "Follow my voice back to camp." We
So are
must
you
hurry.
yelling at me?
You'd have to
No, it's
physically
in
be
my
like yelling.
message. No, I don't have to physically yell. I whisper a message up to 120 feet away.
Right, but that's just like sending a message to her brain. There's no like
It's
volume.
telepathy.
Yeah.
Oh,
You'd have to physically yell if you want her to follow your voice.
You must come over here and yell so I can hear you.
So all right, so let's go back to Starhawk for a second.
But I could only hear you if the DM hasn't deafened me also.
So all right, Starhawk, I want you to move one direction, any direction you
Okay.
want.
Yeah.
So what direction you want to move?
Back toward the camp.
So you moved west.
I did.
And that
Okay.
east.
So give me another survival
Didn't I
check.
move east?
oh, I've got it. Okay, sorry.
Didn't I move east? Another what check?
Another survival check.
Survival check. I
Okay.
died, right? I killed myself?
You were able to find your way out.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
There we go. I found my way out.
Now,
She
if you
tried
would
to
have
trick me.
if you would have said I have lit a torch or something along those lines, then you would have been able to see a lot better.
Or I could have cast this, which I can.
But I don't have my pack.
Where's your pack?
My pack is at the camp.
Well,
Why
didn't
is
you
it at
pick
the
it up
It's
camp?
before
over
we
here
got on the horse?
next to my horse. I didn't get on my horse yet.
We were heading
Oh, I
out
thought
of
we
town.
all had horses. We were riding away.
We were riding away. That's how I was
were
able
not
to tell
riding
you
away.
about the. That's how.
Leosin hasn't even gotten on the horse yet.
Yes, he's on the horse with Nami.
No, he's between the two guys the same as he was before. He's surrounded by the two centaurs.
These guys are already going west. They're
They're
not
gone.
here. There's no tent.
They're not here.
There's no tents. There's nothing.
He's on the horse with Jim.
But in the
Okay.
future,
Well, I
would have
hadn't got on my horse.
In the future, I would have used minor illusion, which then I can use a voice from a whisper to a scream, and it lasts for the duration of an entire minute. So I could have talked her out of the woods, but I had the wrong spell. So in the future, I have to remember to use this one if we need something like that.
I need a horse token.
I will draw you a horse.
No, I can draw my own horse. I want a horse token. I want a real horse token.
All right. So the centaurs are almost have their camp down. They still have the center fire lit. So at this point, are you guys gonna head out?
Yes.
Yes, we're heading out.
Okay.
It's like a dog. Or maybe a cat.
And since we're actually 5 minutes from 9, we can probably end the session with you guys heading out.
Riding off into
So
the
we
sunset.
decided to ignore the. I probably didn't really see what I thought I saw or whatever. So we're heading on out to Greenest.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, we need to have something else to do after we give him back home and we get lots of money, right?
I think
So
Kidley's
we'll just
got
come
some
back
stuff
out
up
here.
his sleeve.
Yeah.
If we're that curious, we'll come back.
And we have to figure out how to get rid of that camp too, right? Or is that volume 2?
Volume 2.
Okay, so
We will see. We will see.
we'll see. Come on,
Okay.
let's go, guys. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. This is the road, right? Or is this the road?
Yep, we're going that direction.
Isn't this the road?
I can't move, Leosin.
There we go. Where are we? Oh,
All
there I
right.
am. Okay.
Well, nice. We spent more time trying to figure out how to get in there, and our plan, like, we got in there and out like super quick. So
I know.
Okay,
That's
I
so
never
we're
even know what to do
heading
after that.
south. How far are we getting?
I'm gonna say nowhere. We'll do that next time. No, it was actually a pretty good plan.
We didn't get anywhere.
well because we're just stopping right now. And
Where is Leosin?
next.
Did you lose him already?
Yep.
Oh gosh.
Okay.
And where are the
Headed
guys?
out to Green.
The 50 guys chasing us.
Well, they don't know. You know.
They don't know?
Which direction. They don't know which direction we're
Yeah,
at.
we'll
Well,
just
see, we
add
don't
that. There we
know
go.
the skills. The skills of that funny female.
The heck?
Oh yeah, true. We don't know what skills they have. That's true.
Okay. She could be a, I don't know, what do you call those mind reader guys?
Okay. All right. Well,
Clairvoyance
thank
or
you,
something?
guys. So we're gonna do this then. This is the new time then,
Yes,
right?
6 to
Correct?
9.
Okay.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
All right. Thank you, guys. I will talk to you guys later. Bye, chat.
I mean, 4
Thanks,
to 7.
Nami. Thanks, Starhawk.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone, for joining us. We will see y'all
fun.
next week for some more D&D. Next Sunday at 6 o'clock Central, right here.
And
Good night.
hopefully somebody else and not me falls off their horse. Okay.